Hey guys, hey internet, and welcome to Vinyl Music News. We talk about vinyl music and sometimes music news. And oh dang it, where'd it go? Found it. So Record Store Day happened this past weekend, which just so happened to fall on my birthday, and it was kind of funny because I was torn. I'm like, do I go out for Record Store Day? Granted, there was nothing, like I said, per se that I wanted. Granted, after the fact, I came to find out that there was a record that they made with beer inside of it, and I was like, that's kind of dope, and that's kind of cool. Don't want it, just curious and intrigued by the whole mechanics of that. Anyway, I'm gathering it's kind of similar to, like, the picture discs in some way, shape, or form. Nerd. Let me know down in the comments below if you know the process. So we didn't really go out for Record Store Day. Instead, I sat home and I ate a whole entire key lime pie, because it was delicious. And watching copious amounts of, like, TV series that I never see. I'm kind of indulging in Once Upon a Time. Kind of intrigued by it. Kind of want to draw some characters for an upcoming Comic-Con that I'm going to be doing, but that's a whole other story for another day. So instead, I decided, instead of Record Store Day this year, I was actually going to go to a concert. And go figure, at this concert, they were giving away free CD of the band that was playing. I guess it was included in the ticket from my understanding, because I didn't know the band prior, which is kind of funny. Basically, I went with my best friend Judy and her wife to Olympia Theater, I think it was called, which is insanely gorgeous. Like, if I were to sit there and tell you anything about a theater, this one was just like from head to toe gorgeous all over, from the ceilings to, like, the floors, to, I mean, even the bathrooms, like, were gorgeous, and I'm like, oh, I want to live in this time warp, please. I will leave a link down below in case you're curious about that particular theater in downtown Miami, but it was gorgeous. Oh, it was gorgeous. Apparently it's been restored to its original state, in which I'm like, dang, I want crushed velvet on my frickin' handrails when I get a house. Anyway, that was kind of like a rant that I kept going on every time we walked down a staircase, because there was tons of staircases. But it was one of those, like, ooh, this feels really nice. I want this in my house if I ever become rich. Anyway, but I got to see my first, what was called, I believe, symphonic, was it symphonic metal? Was it heavy metal? Symphonic metal, don't doubt yourself. So I went to my first symphonic metal concert, which was amazing from beginning to end. I kind of wanted to film little clips, but I just couldn't manage. Like, I just, my eyes were so, like, ooh and ah and, like, oh, wow, like, going on at the stage, that I didn't have time to even sit there and think. I mean, I filmed, like, two small little clips to give, like, a sense of what was going on, but it was just an amazing concert. If you ever get a chance to see Nightwish, definitely check them out. Granted, there was a whole not a rant in between the concert, but basically I was told that's not the original singer, and the other one belts it out really good, and I'm like, dang, this sucks, but that's awesome facts that I would have never known about this particular band. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below, have you ever gone to a concert that you didn't know anything about just because you were like, fuck it, let's just do it? Let me know down in the comments below, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I saw Nightwish, really enjoyed them. Totally recommend them if you're into symphonic metal, which I didn't even know was a thing. And plus, got a free CD out of the whole freaking deal, which they played a lot of music, I believe, off of this album. Yeah, one of my favorites would have to probably be The Carpenter. That was one of them that they played that I was like, ooh, this is awesome. And I believe Storytime is the other one that I really enjoyed. I will leave a link to those in case you're curious about what it sounds like, because, hey, I know I get curious about genres of metal that I never knew existed, or just things that I never knew existed. Like, who would have thunk, I mean, going back to the whole Spotify end of the year thing, that there would be such a thing as, I forget what the genre is exactly right off the top of my head, but who would have thought that there would be such genres? Anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are doing awesome, and yeah, bye.
Whatever it is that you believe you're seeing, it's not real.
Before they happen. Things are not always what they seem in this place. So you can't take anything for granted.